us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Here's Malone. It's blocked by Shaq. They recover it. Malone.
Moses Malone.
That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Baylor. Shaq down low. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kidd. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And the dunk by Jordan. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's O'Neal. Left side, Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Kidd with the steal. Outside Jordan. You can't get that one. Nice defense from KD.
It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And how about the decision-making of Curry? Not just a go-to scorer, also a skilled orchestrator who picks the defense apart with his passing. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Durant with the steal. And Kobe throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Pass to Baylor. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Curry with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
That one good for 2.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Carter. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Right wing. Pass to Unzel. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Olajuwon. Duncan left side. Worthy with it. And it's Carter picking him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
At the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Now here's Johnson. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
And it's Carter missing. Nets leading by 6. And Worthy throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
They've been lucky to this point. If they want to keep this lead, they need to take better care of the ball.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Takes it inside. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
Well, right there, on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
That's his second personal.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Nets.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now here's Frazier. Lock at 6. Here's Chamberlain. Misses off the right iron.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Here's Unseld. Following the score by James Worthy. They get the rebound. And now West pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Jerry West.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Carter. A second chance effort. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Unseld. Now here is Carter. Tries yet again. Here's Unseld with the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Chamberlain got his second basket of the game.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Nets out in front. They're up by 10. What? And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Back to Malone. The kick out to Bryant. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kobe's got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Here's Bryant. Chamberlain with the block. Carter with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Carter. From past the arc. And the Jazz, another 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Back to Giannis. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
KD looking around. From deep, Giannis. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Johnson outside. And the rejection by Giannis. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Chamberlain. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
You know, the moment he gets the ball, he's into his motion. That's good work by Giannis.
And stolen by Malone. And stolen by Chamberlain. Carter inside the 3-point line. That one off the back iron and out.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball. And last season, the NBA adapting baseball schedule. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league. I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Hey, Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Out to KD. Driving to the basket. And that one, good. KD's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Up top, Malone. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
Both good from the line that time. Jazz trailed by 16. Over to the left wing. Outside Baylor. They need this. Malone with the block. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. Human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Substitution.
Here's West. It's rebounded by Baylor. Jazz trailed by 14. Pass to Hayes. The shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And Jason Kidd picks up a foul.
Jason Kidd.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
1:32 left in the first half of basketball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Pass to McGrady. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Puts up a 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime dropping.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And both free throws good for Worthy. Jazz trailed by 19. And it's Hayes in the corner. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Hayes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, when one of his guys has a clean look, he gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Back to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pass to Jordan. The shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his third personal.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Hakeem Olajuwon, a transcendent talent. Late to the game, but my, oh my, what a beast of a big man. He's certainly a guy you can build a team around.
Now Jordan and Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, Jordan's so crafty in the pick and roll. He's unpredictable and hard to stop in these situations.
Stolen by O'Neal. Outside Jordan. Olajuwon with the block. In transition, here come the Nets. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Curry's... is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Malone with the block. Here's Bryant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Bryant got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
And he's able to get it back. Malone. Rebounded by the Jazz. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Here's O'Neal. Makes it off the glass. Shaq's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Outside Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 19.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Pass to Hayes. Outside Jordan. And here's Shaq. Malone with the block. They retain possession. No good from Jordan. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so... My goodness.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on. Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And Utah making a change here. Free throw good, Jordan.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
Here's McGrady. They get it back. Here's Duncan. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
At the line.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Olajuwon with the block. Back to McGrady. Out to West. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. That one goes. Counted. Olajuwon's got 8.
Boy, you got to admire the muscle of Olajuwon, easily pushing through the defense and converting in his unique style.
Pass to one zone. It's stolen by McGrady. In transition, here come the Nets. And he dunks it down.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
And the shot goes down. Jordan's got 11 in the second half.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The offensive rebound. Olajuwon inside. 8 points for him. 4 on the clock. Here's McGrady. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trail by 21. Jordan. Duncan with the block. Here's Worthy. And the dunk by Worthy.
Worthy can create, spot up, or take you off the dribble and get it done inside. A versatile scorer who also shows you some efficiency.
It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Duncan. And he converts the layup. Duncan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Nets passing it around. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Chamberlain. Shakes him. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Looking to get it going. Outside for Jordan. Lets it go with a 3. And Utah, another 3.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Down low. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line, Jerry West.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Here's McGrady from outside off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter from the... And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brooklyn leading by 21. And Kobe, here we go. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's Curry outside. Rebound by Drexler. So it's the Jazz now. Here's Unseld. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Clyde Drexler. His first foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Driving the lane. And it's blocked by Chamberlain. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Curry to the inside. Malone.
Moses Malone.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Nets lead by 21. To the middle. And the rejection by Giannis. Durant trying to break free. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Nets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket. And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Pass to Carter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Malone with the block. To the paint. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Carter right side. 6 to shoot. Fades and shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
For 3, Kobe. They get it again. Curry outside. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. As long as they're falling, continue to take them. Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Here's Malone. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
His first foul. Team second.
Here's Frazier.
Dwight Howard. Walt Frazier.
And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to KD. And they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
The kick out to Bryant. Hits the three-point bomb. Kobe's got 7 points here in this quarter.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
Malone with the block.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions is a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
West outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is where the nickname comes from, Mr. Outside. West can kill you from distance.
McGrady right side. Duncan trying to break loose. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year. This will put them up 1-0 so far against the Jazz.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 31. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter.
We're giving T-shirts to the loudest section in the building. Come on, who wants it? Get loud.
Pass to Jordan.
Substitution.
And he drives in. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Nets.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Duncan. And the layup's good off the glass.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Olajuwon with the block. And they're able to recover. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The kick out to Worthy. Pass to West. McGrady outside. Shot clock at 3. Duncan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Jordan. That one doesn't go. Good D by Olajuwon.
Jazz foul. Elgin Baylor. That's his second personal. Fourth team foul.
Free throw drops for Worthy.
Shooting for Brooklyn. James Worthy.
Good on both. And here is Jordan. Shot to stop the run. Olajuwon with the block. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that...
job done. You said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. You said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? Freaky girl, every sign. I'm gonna try and get it right this time. I just really need a place and time. I was just staring at your face online. I wanna rock right now this time. I just and it tasted fine. Can't afford no more wasted time. I'm trying to show you being patient and not my vibe, not my vibe. I'm trying to link on some ASAP vibes. I ain't never really had a patient side. I'm trying to rock right now if the time is right. Time is right to make you and I the thing that lasts through the night. I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Freaky girl, Libra sign. I know how you get when the stars align. I know how you get when the full moon shine. I know how you need space and your time. Space and time. I'm tryna rock right now this time. No extra time cause it's close to mine. I know we can be the same sometimes. I know you need healing. Know you're old enough for the real thing. Know you passed time with these other things. Know that you didn't mean to ruin my week. Know what you meant when you said those things. Know you mean well when you say your piece. Know you even though you don't know me. Know you already.
I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care?
I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. My body, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. I put it in motion. I put it in motion. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. Icy as in a whole man. I hit the road in an all-white van. I keep a fresh set up on my hands. You don't like me, but you want my gram. How you look, how you sound? I'm a boss, I'm a brat, hard to handle. I'm a real life mood, a real life muse. Got some pretty in my sandals. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could've been my friend. Now you gotta listen while I pop my fast. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. My body, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. Loud commotion, we causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion, we causing a commotion. Rule number one, never be number two. Got the candy apple loops, hit the gas and I boom. Mad cause I'm rich and I'm young and I'm cute. All eyes on me when I step in the room. You stay with my name in your mouth. Don't your get tired, that's a mouthful. When I wear my jewels and sip my juice, need a couple Cuban links with some big boots. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend. Now you gotta watch while I win. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. My body, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. Loud commotion, we causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion, we causing a commotion. My back is aching, my too tight. You mad as that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my too tight. I know that's right. My back is aching, my too tight. You mad as that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my too tight. I know that's right.
Khalil, they know you had this one, man.
Show you how I win the Rockets, where I keep it solid. Real lavish, I'm mania, blow 'em out the water. I ain't catching your misses if you can't hit the target. You complaining too much, so baby, beg your pardon. Ooh, I'm on my body, yeah, supercharging. 100% dumb, I go so. Had to hop up in the function just to get it started. Keep making this music, don't care these records charted. I'm just living for the village, I'm my people's father. Put on for the ones I call mama, call father. Pray I find a good.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
They say misery loves company, and both teams now suffering with injuries. But in the end, it balances out.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Devontae Graham is out there with McCollum. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Jones. And it's Valanciunas in its center. And for the Lakers, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Ariza in at the three, the small forward. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the five.
Now, here's James. Outside Westbrook. Back to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
And the first one at the line is good.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
And here's Westbrook after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. LeBron against Jones. LeBron kicks to Bradley. Outside Westbrook. Good work defensively by Jones.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the basket by McCollum.
Always good to see solid interior work by McCollum. I mean, he might earn himself some extra space on his outside jumpers when he gets inside points like this.
Now here's Westbrook, and here's LeBron outside. He can't get that one to fall. McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Bradley. McCollum passes to Graham. Back to McCollum, takes the three. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
And sometimes McCollum is automatic from there. You can't give him the shot if you're deep.
Ariza against Ingram. Ariza passes to LeBron. Kicks it out to Ariza. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Ariza just totally broke down the defense, exploiting any space they gave him off that pass.
McCollum outside. Back to Graham. Kicks it out to McCollum. From outside the arc. No good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. Inside. The kick out to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's James. The shot from the low post is good.
Biggest fear any opponent has. I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
Now the pass to McCollum. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Bradley against Graham. Shoots over Bradley. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Fires the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. New Orleans on top, up by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
New Orleans in the lead. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Tony Snell. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. It's a different game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Monk, and it's blocked. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Now here's Anthony. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. It's kept him from being an elite player.
And you try to find a player comparison for Taylor and Horton Tucker. Man, it is hard to do. The skills of a combo guard, the length of a big man, this guy's different.
Yeah, Greg. Coming out of Simeon High School in Chicago, same as Derrick Rose, he carries himself with that confidence. He's on the rise, and he knows it.
Now, here's Howard. Here's Reeves to end the run. And again, no good by the Lakers. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Murphy's checked in. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
At just 6'3", Monk loves showing off the major hops. That was impressive.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the basket by the Lakers. Murphy against Anthony. Now here is Murphy. D right on him. Here's Temple. Monk grabs the board. Lakers trail by 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. From 7, and it's Anthony getting it to go. Anthony's got his first points in this one.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
No good on the 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the pace, the flow. Very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against. At least not tonight.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
A one-dimensional perimeter attack doesn't cut it. I like to see them punch the ball inside the second half, force the defense to collapse, then you can play inside out.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. And it's Ingram missing.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Now here's Ingram. Passes to Graham. It's McCollum on the wing. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 4. James finds Ariza. Back to LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Free throw good, LeBron. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Both free throws good from James.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Lakers trail. Davis finds Westbrook. Back to Davis for the tie. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Here's Valanciunas following the basket by Anthony Davis. Pass to Jones. Valanciunas inside. Ariza covering. Valanciunas good.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter this focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by James. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Ingram against Ariza. And it's Ingram missing. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Westbrook against Graham. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the triple. McCollum's got 8 points.
With the quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Bradley. Loads it up for Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Here's Graham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's McCollum. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans on top, leading by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Jackson Hayes. Monte Graham is out there with McCollum. And there's Tony Snell. And it's Murphy in at the four-man position.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss.
Out to the right wing. Murphy with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. McCollum outside. Fires the three. And another three for New Orleans.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the three right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Now, here's Monk. Left side, Westbrook. The shot off that time. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Graham. Back to McCollum. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Snell, no good. The Lakers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. McCollum dishes to Hayes. Graham, the pass to Snell. The pass to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Poked away. Puts one up from 19. Snell, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The shot's good from Hayes.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Oh, yeah, they're expanding a ton of focus and energy at the offensive end, but at the defensive end, it is just the opposite.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 3. 1:19 left in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Valanciunas, good.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situation.
Now here's James. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
And Willie Green wants a timeout.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. McCollum, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles to take the lead. James, a miss that time, would have put him up. Ariza against Ingram. McCollum outside. He kicks to Graham. Here's the three. And the Pelicans miss again. Los Angeles calls timeout. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
LeBron outside. Kicks it out to Ariza to take the lead. Oh, missed it. And Willie Green wants a timeout.
Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
And your Laker girl.
So the Lakers win the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Brandon Ingram's out there with Jones. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Devontae Green. And it's McCollum in at the 2-guard spot. Here's McCollum following the basket by Anthony Davis. Graham kicks to McCollum. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low, here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Love the attitude of James. When it's an important moment, he demands the rock and delivers.
McCollum against Bradley. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from McCollum.
Love the poise of McCollum. He looks comfortable shooting in crucial moments of the game.
Passes it to James. Over McCollum. Got it.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Oh, yeah, they're expanding a ton of focus and energy at the offensive end, but at the defensive end, it is just the opposite.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 4. 52 seconds left in overtime. Bradley against McCollum. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ingram. Jones trying to get open. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Ariza. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So they foul intentionally.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. We've got 28 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Davis with some nice D. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jonas Valanciunas. At the line for the Lakers, Anthony Davis.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. I mean, he's a strong enough player that the rest of the guys can really rally around him.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. On offense here are the Pelicans. Outside Murphy. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for Los Angeles,
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Ingram is very self-assured, putting it on the line.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 4. 7 seconds left in the first overtime.
your Lakers, Avery Bradley.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Lakers, Russell Westbrook.
Two.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, what you do appreciate about Westbrook is how determined he is. I mean, he plays with such a contagious intensity.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Three-pointer, Graham. And so the Lakers take the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, what sparked the run down the stretch?
Defense. We gave up too many points in that first half. We came out in the second half and just defended, able to finally make some shots, and we just grinded. Guys made big-time plays on the defensive end, and we were able to come out with a win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. This shorty bad as she bad, you know. She know I'm coming. I got one more on my left and one on my right. And loads more coming. Bro in the back and I'm in the back and I'm on the jeans. My bro see he got it. I'm finna ball like I'm Kobe. Too bad that she don't know me. Yeah, she wanna go ham, so ham all on me. Yeah, and she know she a bad vibe, so I took her off in them streets. Yeah. We came from nothing to something. Now they phone me for discussions. She said, Papi, I'm in London. Blowing my phone, can't make you an option. Maybe you should just slide. Not gonna lie, can't make up my mind. And I'ma leave you mesmerized. Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Yeah.
Bro said he ain't gonna ride with no phone. Got 2 things on me, she wanna roll with no. She wanna send that photo. So I'm rolling too, yeah. I might just roll in 2s. Roll my bro when he got it at me on paper.
they talk about it, but you know it's all fine. But who can say that I would be the man of your dreams? I will do all that I can and be all I can be. I'll keep holding you down. Even though you're not around, you're not.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Otto Porter. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And it's the Suns to start out. Pass to Paul. Here he goes. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
You just can't shake Paul. Just takes the hit, absorbs it on his way to the basket.
Booker against Thompson. Right side Curry. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Last year, Brent, Curry climbing the ranks on all-time made threes. Incredible to see how fast he's ascended the totem pole.
Well, the question's going to be, B.A., is how big will that lead be once it is that Steph Curry retires? It's almost like Stockton and the steals numbers. Like nobody's touching John Stockton's steal numbers. I feel the same way with Curry's 3-ball.
Thompson, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Over to the wing. Paul with it. Looney's there. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Booker.
Yeah, that's why Chris Paul is so special, is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Paul. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker finds Ayton. The shot won't fall. Looney with some nice D. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Wiggins. What a terrific move that is.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Ayton passes to Booker. Back to Ayton. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's a 3 from Paul. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Paul. Curry, that's good.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds one.
Now here's Paul. With 1 on the clock. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The Warriors leading. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Jordan Poole. Juan Toscano-Anderson is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Andre Iguodala. And it's Payton in at the point. Here's Shamet. No good from outside. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Holiday against Payton. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
They get the rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play by Bjelica.
Team foul.
Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
First one falls.
Bjelica can surprise you at times, not just as a shooter, but pump faking, putting the ball on the deck, and trying to become a playmaker. As long as he's under control, he can do some nice things out there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The Suns trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 13 feet out. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Warriors have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Bjelica. Back to Iguodala. And he drives in. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Payton. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Shamet. Warriors with the rebound. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Poole for 3. Called in by McGee. And here's Holiday. With the teardrop. And he sinks the layup.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Now here's Payton. Poole with the ball. Back to Payton. Over Johnson. That one rolls around and rims out. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Holiday. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. 1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what you think?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like a fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Terrible execution via offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's the thought. Pound the ball